Time to Be with Ada Marie, and today we are talking about love and partnerships. And I want to say to you, here in my hand I have a picture of my father and his stallion, a red horse that was known as Red Dog. Now, a relationship of love between a man and a horse or a dog or any animal is so pure because that animal will not forsake his master. Not another man could sit on this horse. Not another man could handle this horse. Only my father. This horse was so dedicated to the love of my father and my father to him that he wouldn't stand for anything else. Now, if that kind of love was a truth between men and women in the world, I can tell you that marriages would last forever and people would be happy. They wouldn't be hiding things from each other. Emotions and creations of emotions create much pain and suffering between men and women because they don't know their truth. They don't know the real truth about themselves. The truth is something that the individual man or woman doesn't know unless they have studied themselves well enough to understand where that truth comes from. It comes from inside of you. When you can know exactly who you are or what you are, you can build a relationship, I tell you, like these people. These people were married before the turn of the century and remained married for many, many years because they came from the old country, met each other here, sat down and talked about who they were, what they were, and how it happened. Now, in doing that, they created a friendship, which is very important in any relationship. They created a friendship that allowed them to stay married almost 100 years. Until death did they part. And their truth with each other was very strong. They worked together day and night. They had a market. They went from Ohio to California. They had another market. Believe me, these people worked together, loved together, raised their children together, and were wonderfully, wonderfully great people. In this hallway, we have pictures of family members who are married. And my own picture, and my husband is there. And the truth of the matter is the joy in life, the joy in these pictures could be much more meaningful and loving if they really had their own truth. Now, how do we find the truth about ourselves? The process is extremely simple, but it is not easy. And if you really want to know who you are and how to find a relationship or a business relationship or a personal relationship, get to know yourself. Get acquainted with yourself. Find out who you really are. And to do that, you have to take the time, which does take time. If it doesn't take 2 weeks, it could take a month. It could take 2 months. But there is a way to do it, and the process of doing it is quite simple. If you are listening to the show on Sunday, you will get that process. And in the meantime, take a good hard look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, do I really know my likes and dislikes? Do I really know my truth? Do I really know what I will live with and what I won't? Because most people are in marriages either out of necessity, out of boredom, out of every kind of thing with the exception of truth. Therefore, I want you all to look in the mirror and see how well you know yourself. Thank you for being with me today, and thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week.